eat or not to eat? That's not the question. Whether 'tis wiser for a man to gorge non-stop to avoid the endless boredom, or to eat only when his gut assails him and by forebodings save weight. Diet? To snack no more? Yet by snacking we escape the empty, endless, tedious hours that COVID brings. It has a pretty tempting song, seductive in its tone. To gorge, to graze perchance to watch another exciting episode of Am I Hungry or Am I Bored? I'm your host, Joseph McMahon, and today we're doing a British-themed episode where we will be making Channa Masala. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Joe, you look especially handsome today. Did you do something with the goatee? No, I did not, but thank you for the compliment. But you're also thinking, hey, I may not have aced geography or history, but I'm pretty sure that's an Indian dish, and India is not part of the British Empire. Well, you are correct, but you are also wrong. Fun fact, one of the national dishes of the UK now is chicken tikka masala, an Indian dish. Indian food has become so ingrained into British culture, they have made it one of their national dishes. Is that not crazy? But also great because it's delicious. Also, to be fair, back in the day, technically speaking, you could say that the Brits ran India, or a section of India, technically speaking. But, technically speaking, they've run lots of places over the years, and look where they are now. To be fair, they do have an undead god queen, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, the point is, though, they can be considered British, thus allowing me to do my little Shakespeare bit. So, moving on, let's go look at ingredients. To start our ingredient list, we have 4 cloves of garlic, roughly chopped, 1 1-inch bulb of ginger, roughly chopped, 1 to 6 Thai chilies chopped, except I didn't have those, so I went with 2 jalapenos, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and a half teaspoon of kosher salt. Next, we have a 1/4 teaspoon baking soda, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and 1 large onion finely diced. 2 tablespoons of black mustard seed, which I also didn't have, so I went with normal mustard seed, a teaspoon of whole cumin, 2 teaspoons of ground coriander, half a teaspoon of freshly ground pepper, half a teaspoon of turmeric, 1 teaspoon of garam masala, 14 ounces of crushed tomatoes, and 2 14-ounce cans of chickpeas. And if you are one of those special few for whom cilantro does not taste like soap, you can throw a bunch of that in as well. Okay, the first step is we're going to take our garlic, and in there our ginger, our jalapenos, our kosher salt, and our lemon juice, and we're going to turn this into a paste, which we will use later. Close enough for government work, as my father would say. The next step is to put our vegetable oil in a Dutch oven over medium-high heat, bring it up, which we've done, and then we're going to add our mustard seed and our cumin. Give that a few seconds to start popping and crackling, as you're wont to do when you're dumped in hot oil. Basically, you're just waiting for it to smell good. Next, we're going to add our onions. And our baking soda, which is there to just help the onions brown faster. And then you're just going to let this cook, stirring constantly, for about 3 or 4 minutes. Alright, we've been cooking for about 4 minutes. It's starting to leave stuff on the bottom. So what we're going to do now is just add a tablespoon of water and cook it for another 3 to 4 minutes. And we'll probably do that 2 more times, about 10 minutes total. We want to get these onions nice and dark brown, and then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, so we got some really nice color on our onions. So the next step is we're going to add in our paste and stir that in. Then we're gonna add in our spices, the coriander, the black pepper, the turmeric, the garam masala, and just sort of stir that in until fragrant. Next, we're gonna add our tomatoes and our chickpeas. There we go. And an additional half cup of water. Let's get this all nice and stirred together. So once we've got this nice and incorporated, we're going to bring it to a simmer and then cover it, leaving the top slightly offset so you can get some steam out. And we're going to reduce the heat and just let it cook for about 30 minutes. Alright folks, we are good to go. We're going to add the last half a teaspoon of garam masala, and we're going to pretend that I'm adding the other tablespoon of lemon juice that I hadn't accidentally included in our paste earlier. Ooh, so pretty. So pretty. And now... Probably should have brought another napkin. I'm risking my beautiful, beautiful white chef's coat, but sometimes sacrifices have to be made, kids. For science. Whew. Oh, that's nice. Well, I think it's safe to say that I will make this again. So, to answer the ever-present question, am I hungry or am I bored? I am definitely hungry. Though I would also eat this board. Probably just the chickpeas, just like a messy handful and cram them in my mouth. They're good, man. They're good.